Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Erickson is out there with Baylor. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's West. And it's Goodrich in at the 2 spot. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
Thorpe on the glass, grabs the board. And good on the basket. Book it.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Erickson passes to Chamberlain. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Here's Smith. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot by Ori, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
They get it back. Chamberlain can't get it to fall. Lets it fly. And it's Smith missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From deep three-point range, here's Olajuwon. Second chance shot. Bucket is good, and Akeem has a chance for one more.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Goodrich. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on that one. So he can't get either to fall. And here are the Rockets now. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Ori. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Goodrich, that's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
It's deflected. And here's Smith. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Offensive rebound, hauled in by the chairman of the boards. Dishes to Goodrich. Chamberlain down low. Ori defending. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. Maxwell against Erickson. The Rockets with another miss. West. Wilt takes it up. Los Angeles with another miss. And so here is Houston. Inside. Thorpe, that's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Lakers trail. Here's Chamberlain. The shot's good on the assist by West. Chamberlain got 6 points.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Pass to Maxwell. Shoots from 12. Excellent D there from Goodrich. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's West with the drive. And again, Wilt Chamberlain. 8 points for him.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the Rockets with possession here. There's the pass to Thorpe. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Back to Baylor. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ellie comes in for Maxwell, and it's Cassell in for Smith. And the Lakers also making a switch. Roberson, he's checked in for Baylor. There's the bucket. Good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Houston making some changes. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe, and Brooks subbed in for Ori. The Lakers also changing it up. McMillan, he checked in for Erickson, and McCarter subbed in for Goodrich.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Brooks. Olajuwon dishes to Brooks. Count that one.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Houston in the lead. Here's Cassell. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Now West. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. He kicks it to Robertson. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Ellie. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
.46 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCarter. And the Lakers get it back. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Bullard. Misses the three. There's the feed to Robertson. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. .5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. West. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here's Cassell. Lets it fly from 18. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist from Cassell. 15 seconds left to play in the first. And Chamberlain, here we go. Baseline J on the way. And the officials call a traveling violation. Now here's Brooks. The three. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
All right, Houston, coming out of the corner, your own Rockets.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Rockets leading by 4. Brooks is out there with Maxwell. Then there's Bullard. Then it's Thorpe, and it's Horry in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Smith checked in for the Rockets.
Kenny Smith.
Here's Smith. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Bullard. The Rockets with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Erickson. Kicks it to Baylor. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Elgin Bain. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 6. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Horry passes to Bullard. Shoots from 12. Here's Smith. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Goodrich. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Roberson. Here's McMillan, and Thorpe pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Goodrich with it. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Got a hand on it. Here's Bullard. He's covered by Goodrich. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Rockets lead by 8. And the Lakers with possession here. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Rockets leading by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thorpe can't make it work. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Erickson, poked away. And here's Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 8. Baylor kicks to Roberson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Houston. To the inside. Here's Ori. The Rockets again can't hit. Ori has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And good on the basket. Book it. Roberson's got his first bucket in this one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
Here's McMillan following the score by Houston. Robertson can't hit.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Maxwell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Olajuwon's checked in for Bullard. Ellie comes in for Ori. Brooks checked in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. The Lakers also making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Roberson. McCarter comes in for McMillan. And West subs in for Goodrich. Rockets leading by 8. To the left wing. Ellie. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Down low. It's tipped. Olajuwon. Brooks, the pass to Thorpe. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The dish now to Baylor. That's tipped. Hakeem the Dream ripping it away. Now the pass to Ellie. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Olajuwon. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Baylor kicks it to West. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Olajuwon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw.
Hakeem Olajuwon at the line for 2.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Another shot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers trail by 12. Feeds to West. Taken away. Here's Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers on the break. It's rebounded by Houston. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thorpe, that's good. Thorpe's got 8 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. It's tipped. McCarter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Hasn't shot the ball well at the stripe, going 0 for 3 so far. That free throw missing.
Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's West. To the paint. Chamberlain goes up. Shot is off. We've reached the end. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Erickson. Chamberlain is out there with Bailey. Then it's Goodrich, and it's West in at the point guard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Smith outside. Snatched down by Chamberlain.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Here's Maxwell. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Maxwell's got 8 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shoots a 3. That's tipped. Here is Ori. He's got 6.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And then for the Lakers, Roberson comes in for Baylor, and it's McMillan in for Erickson. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Cassell, but they'll get another chance. Jones. The half-court bomb falls off target. Lakers trail by 17. This is to Goodrich. Launches a 3. And Davis pulls it down.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
West with a wide open look. The effortless deep jumper from West.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Brown kicks to Jones. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is long. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Chamberlain. No good with the elbow jumper. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
No good from Ellie. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's got 8. West dishes to Roberson. And Davis pulls it down. Goodrich against Ellie. And he banks in the layup. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they've gotten good looks, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Lakers trail by 16. For three, West. The shot, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. So for the Rockets, Olajuwon's checked in for Davis. Bullard comes in for Brown. And Brooks subbed in for Jones.
Scott Brooks.
To the inside. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist from West. West has got 4 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 14. And stolen by Chamberlain. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
And the Rockets making a change here. Warriors checked in. McCarty's checked in for West. Here's Goodrich. Inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
That's good.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Lakers trail by 12. He feeds it to Baylor. Back to Goodrich. Here's McMillan. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
So for the Rockets, Thorpe comes in for Ellie, and it's Maxwell in for Cassell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Erickson's checked in. Here is Ori. He's got 8. And the heave doesn't get to the rim. Here's Erickson. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Erickson's got 4 this quarter.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. .59 seconds left to play here in the third. McCarter. And it doesn't even draw iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Smith for 3. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Houston leading by 10. Maxwell. The quick look, no good that time. Goodrich passes to Erickson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Erickson's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wide open look. That's good. Goodrich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Cuts off the pass. Baylor with the steal. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 6. Olajuwon is out there with Thorpe. Then there's Ori. Then it's Smith. And it's Maxwell in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Olajuwon missing. Pass to Chamberlain, the 17-footer. It's rebounded by Maxwell. Maxwell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And that's going to be a travel.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
He's checked in for the Rockets. Erickson, it's deflected. Smith with it. Here's Ellie. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
McMillan, he checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 6. West kicks to Baylor from 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston. Ori's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so here is Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Chamberlain high above the rim for the rebound. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Houston leading by 4. Here's Thorpe. Chamberlain with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's McMillan. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding basket. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Olajuwon missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
Yeah, it's really paying off here. Fast break points accounting for their last 8.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here is Smith. Ori passes to Olajuwon. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Timeout called the Lakers. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup and for the players. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
The Lakers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Thorpe's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
And the Lakers with possession here. For three, West cannot hit. Excellent defense there from Smith. West has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Ellie. Wow, way off on that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Ori. Thorpe, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
West. But they recover it. Here's Baylor. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Erickson's checked in. That one misses. And here is Baylor. West outside. No good with the triple.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Mr. Clutch with a big-time bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Down low. It's tipped. Erickson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Maxwell, he's checked in for Ellis. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Thorpe kicks to Olajuwon. Tries again. Thorpe, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Stolen away. Maxwell. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Wilt takes it up. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. The full court prayer falls off target. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. West with the ball, picked up by Olajuwon. Chamberlain, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, Wilt Chamberlain in this one, he's got 12 rebounds, and his 2 blocks are giving them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
From deep. Snatched down by Chamberlain. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Goodrich. From deep three-point range, Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Smith outside. And that's going to be a travel. Oh, off target. Now here's West to win it. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Baylor is out there with Erickson. Then it's Goodrich. Then there's West. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Maxwell to the inside, to the right side. Here's Ori. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Erickson. Passes it to Chamberlain. Good D by Olajuwon.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Lakers on D. Over to the wing. Here's Thorpe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
It's deflected.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Looking for a basket here to break this deadlock. Baylor passes to West. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. West has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Lakers. But he gets it back. Here's Thorpe. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Shoots from the baseline. Chamberlain, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Erickson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one is off. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Elijah on kicks to Smith, fires the 3. Jerry West grabs the board. Houston on D. Looking for the first basket of the game. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Rockets trail by 4. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's West. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Baylor getting it to go with contact.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's West. Baylor dishes to Chamberlain. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Chamberlain got his first points of the night.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Elijah's shot is good.
And, guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
And there's the 3-second violation. Lee's checked in for the Rockets. And then for the Lakers. Roberson, he's checked in for Baylor. McMillan comes in for Erickson. And McCarter subbed in for Goodrich. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Rockets, Bullard, he's checked in for Ori. Brooks comes in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Roberson. McCarter. The Rockets pull it in.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
The Rockets with another miss.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Can't get it to go. West with some nice D. 1:56 left in the first. Here's McMillan. Here's Roberson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Roberson's got his first points in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's McCarter. He's covered by Cassell. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. West against Brooks. Fires from the wing. Quick release from Jerry West.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Rockets trail by 8. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
.112 left to play here in the first. Kicks to Roberson. Nice rebound by Thorpe. The Rockets depend on him for those. inside. Gazelle the pass to Ellie, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Lakers leading by 6. And there's the pass to Roberson. Baseline try, and Thorpe pulls it down.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's McCarter. He's covered by Cassell. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers lead by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Goodrich is out there with McMillan. Then there's Erickson. Then it's Baylor. And it's Roberson in at the 5 spot. Now here is Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Back to Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. Smith on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Lakers with possession here. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Roberson. It's rebounded by Houston.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Lakers leading by 10. Olajuwon over with the double team. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Rockets ball.
Maxwell against McMillan. Now here's Goodrich. Olajuwon with the block. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ellie kicks to Smith. And he hits the jump shot. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. Goodrich with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 8. Smith wide open. He fires. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Smith's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Right side Baylor. Now Olajuwon. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Here's Goodrich. But they recover it. Over Smith. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Lakers lead by 4. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Rockets foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his second personal foul.
So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as much as 10. Shoots from the elbow. Olajuwon with the block. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Houston ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Ori. From 15 feet away. No good. Good work defensively by Baylor. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here is Smith. 8 points for him. Takes the 3. Up again. And the dunk by Ori.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers.
And the Rockets making a change here. Thorpe's checked in. Chamberlain's checked in for the Lakers. West comes in for McMillan. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Baylor. Los Angeles with another miss.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Smith for 3. Kept alive. Here's Ori. That is good. Ori's got 4 points in the quarter.
and he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Hakeem the Dream ripping it away. Maxwell the pass to Thorpe. He kicks to Olajuwon and stolen by Goodrich. To the middle, knocked away. Baylor. Chamberlain down low. Covered by Thorpe. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. So for the Rockets, Cassell comes in for Maxwell, and Brooks subbed in for Smith. And the Lakers also making a switch. McCarter's checked in for Goodrich. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Erickson against Horry. Here's Olajuwon. It's good. This game is all even. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
Offensive rebound. Count the bucket, and Hakeem will go to the line.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one misses. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Wide open look, and that's going to be a treble.
I tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. If he keeps this up, fourth turnover already.
Bullard, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Here's Erickson. And he overshot that one, missing. Rockets trail. And here's Brooks. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Lets it go with a three. Here's Thorpe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Remains Houston ball.
Brooks outside. From deep. And the shot is good. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Misses from close range. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Looking at the game for Smith, he has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Here's Smith. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Ori. Thorpe is out there with Elijah. Then there's Maxwell. And it's Smith in at the 1. And here is Los Angeles now after the Rockets pick up 3. Baylor's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gail Goodrich. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Hey.
The Lakers have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. That free throw, no good. He's checked in for the Rockets. He hits the second from the line. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a one-point game. Pass to Thorpe. Here's Maxwell. Baylor defending. Snatched down by Chamberlain.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Overson comes in for Baylor. And McMillan subbed in for Erickson. Lakers trail by 3. Feeds it to Goodrich. Baseline jumper. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Goodrich has got 8.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's stolen. Passes it to McMillan. The shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's good. McMillan's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Goodrich. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Been a good one for Goodrich. He has 8 points and a steal.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Rockets trail by 4. Smith with it. West picks him up. Here's Maxwell. They need this. Another miss by Houston.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ahead, looking to get back on track here. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he can't hit the second. Baylor, he's checked in for Roberson. Here's Olajuwon.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And there's the pass to Ellie. And good on the basket. Book it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Lakers in the lead. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Olajuwon with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Cassell's checked in. Houston on D. Wilt takes it up. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe. It's a close game here in Houston. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ellie passes to Bullard. And the layup's good off the glass. Bullard's got his second basket of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to McMillan. Here's Baylor. On the money from 12 feet away. Baylor's got 8.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. They get it back. Now, here is Chamberlain. West dishes to Chamberlain. Baylor drives in. Olajuwon with the block. They recover it. The second chance effort. The second effort. Baylor once again going strong to the hoop.
Guys, this doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. I mean, they're flat as day-old pop.
Pass to Maxwell. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Bullard. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. McCarter's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 4. Outside Baylor. To the inside. Goodrich kicks to Chamberlain. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Warriors checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Erickson's checked in. Passes it to Cassell. Here's Bullard. Here's Ori. Baylor defending. They get it again. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the 13-footer. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
The shot is good by Baylor. 35 seconds left in the third. The pass to Ori. To the paint. Here's Bullard. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
Goodrich, that's good.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
From deep, and no good trying to get that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 6.